Okay, so here's the deal. As avid Disney fans know, Disney is much more than just the parks. Today on Disney's, we're going to cover some of the absolute best experiences at Disney World, from food and resorts to special parties and tours. Number 7 is Port Orleans French Quarter. This resort is so compact, it's absolutely perfect. At Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter, you can revel in the romance and pageantry of New Orleans' historic French Quarter. Port Orleans French Quarter is one of our very favorite hotels at Disney World. It is a moderate resort. This resort is just really cool. It's on the smaller side, so everything is close together. It'll give that New Orleans vibe with cobblestone streets, gas lamps, wrought iron balconies, and fragrant magnolia blossoms. There's also colorful Mardi Gras characters and the sounds of jazz. Scat Cats Club is one of our favorite experiences at Port Orleans French Quarter. This New Orleans style lounge is a lot of fun. They have swinging jazz music, amazing cocktails, food, and one of our very favorite things, boozy beignets. You absolutely have to try their Baton Rouge beignets. These are 2 beignets jazzed up with your choice of Bailey's Irish Cream, Kahlua liqueur, or rum chata. They're so good. You definitely have to try those when you're there. Another thing we really love about Port Orleans French Quarter is how compact it is. It is quick and easy to get to the transportation areas, and there's not usually long lines there because of this resort's size. Number 6 is the minivan drivers. We love the minivan drivers. Going on vacation at Walt Disney World can feel a little bit like going on vacation to wait at a bus stop. Their transportation can take a long time, and that's because there's such long lines with so many people waiting for them. That's another reason we do like that French Quarter, is because there's just less traffic. We love the minivan drivers though. Minivans are available in your Lyft app. They were out of service and returned to service June 29th, 2022. I am so happy to hear that too. Obviously, it's a little bit more than just taking the free shuttle. You do have to pay for the minivan ride, but the drivers are fabulous. They're driven by cast members. They have interesting details about wherever you're going, and honestly, it just makes me feel a lot safer. Sometimes Lyft and Uber drivers can be pretty darn fast, and minivan drivers just feel a lot more safe, which is one of the reasons we love Disney. And actually, that takes me into number 5, the Disney Bubble. The Disney Bubble is one of my favorite things about Walt Disney World. I grew up going to Disneyland, and Disneyland is fabulous. Everything is really close together, but it does not have that Disney Bubble like Walt Disney World does. So what do I mean about a Disney Bubble? I mean, you can go from resorts to parks to restaurants to shopping, everything while staying on Disney property. Disney really tries to make sure that everything on their property is extremely clean and well maintained. And one of the things I love most about the Disney Bubble is how they can actually keep mosquitoes away. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that you don't get bitten at Disney World on your vacation? How on earth are they doing that? Most of Disney World's pest control methods trace back to one man, and that is Joe Potter. General Joe Potter is an MIT graduate who met Walt during the 1964 World's Fair. Throughout part of his career, he dealt with mosquitoes in the Panama Canal Zone, and that's part of the knowledge that Walt really wanted to utilize, was his knowledge in how to control mosquitoes. There are a couple of ways that Disney World keeps mosquitoes out. One of them is moving water. Mosquitoes like to settle in stagnant waters, but as long as that water's moving, it's just not an ideal situation for mosquitoes, and they're gonna look elsewhere. Their architecture is also built to keep water moving so that no standing water can accumulate. They also use intentional planting methods to keep rid of mosquitoes. The bodies of water are kept free of plants, and they stock fill that water with minnows, goldfish, and a type of fish called mosquito fish to help keep the mosquitoes at bay, as well as a spray. Walt Disney was very against any type of chemicals floating around his park, because that is not part of the Disney Bubble. So a really interesting thing they use to keep the mosquitoes away is liquid garlic. Mosquitoes cannot stand the smell of garlic, so they spray a garlic extract around the parks. Humans can't smell it, it's not that pungent, but mosquitoes can. So of course we're all really glad that they met so we can enjoy those parks without mosquitoes. Number 4 was a special request by someone in our party, and I've gotta say it really took me by surprise. And that is Animal Kingdom's Savannah View. Animal Kingdom Lodge is one of their deluxe resorts. The Savannah View was a special request that I really wanted to fulfill, so we got ourselves a Savannah View room, and I've gotta say it is totally worth it. You can go down to the lobby. They've got some lookout areas where you can see these animals. You do not have to get a Savannah View room in order to see the animals on the Savannah. We actually had scheduled a few rides for the first day that we were at the resort, and I skipped them. because I just wanted to hang out at the resort. It was really peaceful. It's just so amazing to see these animals up close. We chose a Savannah View at Kidani Village. This resort has over 30 species of African wildlife, including zebras, giraffes, gazelles, kudu, and flamingos. You can identify each species with a wildlife field guide found in your guest room. There are also fun programs that are led by animal specialists, and one of our favorite experiences at Walt Disney World is held right here at Animal Kingdom. That's our number one. We're gonna get back to it. We did really enjoy the deluxe resort. You definitely can get more assistance there than the other resorts, and that's because it's a deluxe. The other thing, though, that we really love about Walt Disney World is number 3, their food and their dining program. And if you're looking at their dining program, then you will know that that is not back yet. They did not discontinue it. They temporarily put it on hold. That was in 2020, I believe, that they put it on hold. It has not come back yet, but it does say on their website that it is only temporarily unavailable. So I do think they will bring the dining plan back. Regardless, they have some of the best food I've had ever at Walt Disney World. And some of those were at Animal Kingdom. Specifically, we really enjoyed Sanaa with their bread service and Indian food. It was so good. We also really enjoyed Boma. They have an evening buffet where you can try all different types of African cuisine, and it was really good. I highly recommend Boma. One of the other restaurants that we really loved at Animal Kingdom is in Animal Kingdom Park, and that's Tiffin's Restaurant. They have a Wagyu beef and mushroom soup there that is phenomenal. I highly recommend them. We did enjoy the dining program. We did the deluxe program so that we could eat at any of the 2 dining credit restaurants that we wanted to. Le Cellier's ribeye in Epcot is excellent. They actually have a beer cheese soup that was really good there as well. But I've got to say, Animal Kingdom has the best food on property. We haven't tried Victoria and Albert's yet though, so that may change. Number 2 is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Try and say that one 3 times fast. We really enjoyed Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. They do limit the number of tickets that they sell for the Christmas party, so make sure and get yours early. This year, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party runs November 8th through December 22nd, and those tickets are on sale now. Some of the fun things from the Christmas party highlights are they will have a Christmas time fireworks show. They have Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade. And for us, it's really enjoying the decorations, the cookies, and the cocoa. We also really enjoyed those super short lines. That definitely helps a lot. On the previous trip, I had wanted to do Mine Train, but it was over an hour and we just didn't get it in our schedule. For the Mickey Very Merry Christmas Party, I think we waited about 10 minutes. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party takes place from 7 p.m. to midnight. Ticket holders will be admitted to Magic Kingdom Park as early as 4 p.m. on the valid date of their ticket, giving them even more time to enjoy some park favorites before the event begins. These date-specific event tickets do not require an additional theme park ticket or theme park reservation. If you want to go to the park before 4 p.m., that's when you're going to need an entrance ticket for Magic Kingdom. Check and make sure that is correct, because reservations for your attendance date, park tickets, those are all really big deals right now. Make sure you check into exactly how those are going to work for your trip. There's also a Know Before You Go page there that is really useful. And number 1, our very favorite thing at Walt Disney World is the tours. If you have not been on one of their tours, you have got to do it. They are an extra charge and they range. One of the things we really love about the tours is that it's a nice way to walk around the park at a slower pace. Usually you're rushing from here to there, checking everything out, trying to fit it all in. It's really nice to be in one of those tours and just go a little bit slower. You're gonna get on the ride because they're gonna take you to the front. Actually, they take you to the exit and then to the front, but you're still gonna get on and you're not gonna have to wait in line because of the tour purchase. So they have 2 tours that we absolutely love at Walt Disney World. One of them is in the Magic Kingdom, and that is the Marceline to Magic Kingdom tour. That is temporarily unavailable, so keep checking because I'm quite positive it will come back, and it was awesome. Marceline to Magic Kingdom tour is a 3-hour guided tour. It is $49 per person. If you have a Disney Visa, you can get a little bit of a discount on that. With this tour, you can step back in time for a behind-the-scenes glimpse into some of the secrets behind the magic. Your knowledgeable guide will share many little-known facts about Walt's upbringing in Marceline, as well as provide insider info about the design and operation of several classic attractions, including those inspired by Walt's participation in the 1964 World's Fair. You do have to be over 12 to attend this tour, and there is a lot of walking. The reason we absolutely love this tour is twofold. One, we got to find out a lot about Walt, which I always love to hear. But 2, my very favorite attraction is the Haunted Mansion. And where did they take us? Behind the scenes. They took us behind the scenes. Oh my gosh. So, they took us backstage. We got to see a little bit of that. It's not very exciting. And they actually took us underneath the Haunted Mansion. You know those ghosts in the dining scene? They look like they're a hologram. Guess what? They're not. What they use here is a trick called Pepper's Ghost. And it's really cool. They use a huge mirror that actually had to be installed from the sky in the standing building because of its size. They use animatronics, full-bodied for the circle dancing scene and only half-bodied for the ones at the table. If you don't see the rest of their body, then they don't have one. So that's part of the illusion. The other part is the Pepper's Ghost part. What you are seeing is the reflection, which is part of the reason that they look so ghostly. It is just so amazing to go down there and see how they do it. After we saw the animatronics and how the Pepper's Ghost trick actually works, we went on to the ride with our tour host. We had headsets and they told us a lot of detail, but we were at the end of the group and we couldn't really hear her. So make sure you get close. Those headsets are limited by distance. It was just an amazing tour. The other tour that we absolutely loved is the Starlight Safari at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. This is located in Kidani Village, and it ranges from $76 to $89 per person, and it is an evening tour. As the sun sets, the savannah awakens. Witness the wild as it comes to life on an after-dark safari tour of Disney's African savannas and wildlife. This popular nighttime expedition is open to all guests at Walt Disney World Resort. You get to climb aboard an open-sided safari vehicle, which means they can come right up to you. To make the most of your animal viewing evening, you will be provided with a night vision device. It is really cool. You can find zebras, giraffes, wildebeest. I don't think I said that right. There are over 20 exotic African species in that nighttime safari. The nighttime tour lasts 1 hour and is available exclusively to guests 8 years of age and older. You can see right here how close this giraffe was. There was a tree literally next to our vehicle, and I honestly thought the giraffe might dip its head in. I could have easily reached out and touched it. Obviously, we did not. That would not be a good idea. But it was amazing how close they were. They're really majestic in person like that. We highly recommend that tour. It was our very favorite. And during that tour, they also told us of some of the ecological facts that Disney does. They just have a lot of programs that are excellent for animals and for the environment. It was really a lot of fun to learn about. Those are our 7 favorite experiences at Walt Disney World. Let us know in the comments below, what's your favorite experience at Walt Disney World? You can go here and see 27 more Disney secrets, Disney Cruise Line pro tips. Hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell, and we'll see you real soon with some more Disneys.